And you know, Satan always gonna throw a mess at you. He never plays fair. He always gonna create issues. It's how we deal with it. It's how we respond to his mess.
Right.
You know, and we're gonna have to learn how to respond to his mess in a godly way. Because sometimes the mess he throws at us is pretty personal. It can be very personal, you know, and we get emotional and attached to it. But we gotta understand that God is bigger than whatever's going on in your life. There's nothing going on in your life is bigger than God.
Right.
He's bigger than all that, and he's vital. He must be more important than all that. Even when you study the Bible, you learn, you study the Bible, become a Christian, that's very important to understand that God, as hard as a new Christian or someone study the Bible to comprehend, that was one of the challenging things for Tremaine. He never was told that he's supposed to love God more than his child. He said, when we first read that, we talked about that, he said, as old as I am, I can't even begin to comprehend that because I never was told that. He said, my whole life was my child. That's what my whole life was about. This little girl is mine. And what bust this bubble, I just said these words. Who gave you that child? And he said, you don't have to say the word. Who gave you that child? We forget so easily that what we have came from God. And just as God giveth, he can take it away. And we got to have convictions about that. So it humbles me. I understand that God gave me Vanita. And so if Vanita goes home to be with God tomorrow, I'm gonna mourn. I'm gonna be hurt because I asked God to let me go first. I'm gonna talk to him about that. I'm gonna pray about it. And then I'm gonna move on. I'm not gonna go to her funeral. No, I know where she's going. I'm gonna be celebrating. You know, and I think one of the most humblest things I've ever seen where I've been on earth is when Vanita's dad died. And we had a place, it was over 1,000 people at the time, his homecoming. And Mama Franson was going around comforting people more than she was getting comforted. And it was her husband who died of 58 years. And she's comforting her sisters and everybody around her. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? And they're wailing and stuff. And I'm like, I know where my husband is. I'm crying. I'm going to cry some more. I'm going to cry some more tomorrow. But I know where he's at. He's where I want to go. You know, and to see Sylvia and Vanita just the same way, just calm. And knowing that, man, you know, I remember Vinny's words, mighty selfish of me, I would love to keep my father alone. But God said, and I got to do it. And I'm okay with that. And I share that with you because what made them say those words and be that way? See, as a society, most people know that God loves them. That's the easy one. The most challenging one is loving God back. Come on. There you go. That's what an issue of earth in trouble with. That's what in trouble. Because you can't love God back the way you want to love God. You gotta love God back the way he tells you how to love him. With all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. And this is where, when you love God that way, no matter what goes on in your life, it brings you comfort. Because you know God is bigger than that situation. It's your love for God that keeps you calm. Because you know he loves you, but see you loving him back. You know, how many of us have kids? Raise your hand. Okay. You know, the truth be told, us parents. Think about this. It's easy to love your child when they love you back. When they're obeying you and respecting you, and oh my goodness. Oh, it melts your heart. It makes you so proud. But when they get of age and all of a sudden they run their mouth back at you and be smart, and you feel like they're not loving you back, that's when that unconditional love got to kick in. Right. I'm telling you. That's why God tells us that. Because it got to kick in. Because you begin to feel like not loving them back. because they don't deserve it. Well, the truth be told, none of us deserve it.
Amen.
None of us do. That's why that unconditional love must kick in. The only way for kick in is you know and understand it. And your relationship with God is what kicks it in. You don't have a relationship with God, it will not kick in.
That's right.
I have seen people who do not love God back, but know God love them. And when trial comes in their family, challenges come in their family, I never forget a 9-year-old sitting at my house, and the police was willing to come pick him up. I said, no, let me call the parents. And I remember the words of the parents, you can have him. He's 9 years old. I remember going to the school, Old Henry Elementary, and said, okay, he got in trouble. He stole my daughter's bike. I don't want to press charges, but I do want to make sure he understands I'll never do this again. And the parents didn't want to come. The funds, I've had enough. I'm done with it. At 9 years old. That's because he doesn't know Jesus. He doesn't understand what it is to have unconditional love. He does not have a relationship with Christ. So I want to need a favor from you.
What's up?
I'm going to turn up some heat on me.
Turn down.
Make sure my air is turned down.
All right.
I'm already sweating. Sometimes it goes up automatically. So I have to automatically bring it back down. Listen to me. The title of my message today is Deep Affection for Christ. Having deep affection. Let's define what deep means. You know, when you heard the word deep, you understand, oh, like deep down in the waters, going deep down. But there's other definitions of it. Synonyms, which means huge. It means extensive. It means very intense. It means extreme. Let's define what affection means. It means a fondness, love, tenderness, a worthy devotion, an endearment, attachment, a fondness that consumes you. Now you add that deep definition and that affection definition, and you put that together and put God on the end of that. That you means you have an intense, a very extreme passion and fondness and love for God. Amen. Does that describe your relationship with God? Or is it one that, you know, pray every now and then? You get up and you pray to eat your cereal. Pray while you're driving home. Read every now and then, have a Bible verse sent to your phone, catch it and read Saturday. Does that describe an intense, deep, passionate relationship with God? Break it down. I got 2 points today. I promise you, God's going to make a series out of this. My first point is simply, we must have a deep affection for God. We must. It's the only way we're going to make it, brothers and sisters. I think I'm sharing with Patrice, I think I shared with Sal, I shared with Benita the other night. I said, as a minister, I don't feel like a failure to the RCC. But I do feel that we got a lot of maturing and growing in our walk with God, who God is. I think everybody here knows God loves them. But the question is, are we loving him back? And that's my concern. I understand, I mean, every one of y'all, if I say you love God, you love God. But I think a lot of us don't have a clue how to love him back. That's why we come to church and sometimes we up, and sometimes we down. Our emotions will be all over the place. That's why sometimes we can have a week of really giving God everything we got. And then we have a month of, I'm just dragging, I'm just rolling on. I'm just barely rolling on. We can let the world pull on us too easily. We can let relationships of the world pull on us too easily. We can let our hearts get hard from the world. And what will keep our hearts soft is our love for Christ.
Amen.
That's it. There's no secret. I told y'all this before. Let me see if anybody remembers. What do they preach on all the time in the New Testament back when Peter and all that was together? What do they, in every sermon, every opportunity, what do they preach on? The resurrection. The death and burial and resurrection of Jesus Christ. That was they seen it. They were blown away like, man, this is incredible. But what did Jesus say to comfort us? He told them, blessed is that you have seen, but bless those who have never seen and yet believe.
Amen.
That's us.
Yep.
We didn't get to see the resurrection,
Yep.
but we believe it. And what we believe in is what needs to motivate our hearts to stay connected to the Lord in a deep affection. He even gave us the blueprint of it. Look at Luke 9. Look at Luke 10, 25. I looked at Luke 9 too. Look at Luke 10, verse 25. This simply says, in Luke 10, verse 25, on one occasion, an expert in the law stood up to test Jesus. It's amazing how I can test Jesus. Okay. Stood up to test Jesus. Teacher, he said, what must I do to inherit eternal life? Jesus says, what is written in the law? He replied, how do you read it? Put it back on. He answered, love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your strength, and with all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. You have answered correctly, Jesus replied. Do this, and you will live. He said, love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength, and do this, and you will live.
Amen.
He gave us a blueprint of how to have a deep, affectionate relationship with Christ.
Amen.
With our God.
Yep.
We got to give him everything we got.
Yep.
It's amazing to me. You can look around our world. You go to school, you go to lunch, you can go to work, and you'll see people giving everything they got to things around them but Christ.
That's right.
And most people think they know what love is. And they ain't got a clue. Just emotions that will not sustain me. We've got to learn what it means to love God with all our heart, mind, soul, and strength. Man, loving God, you should be sweating. According to Scripture, man. It's giving him everything. Pouring down sweat. Having nothing left. You can't sit still because of love for Christ. And you can't keep your mouth shut because you love Christ.
Amen.
Jesus says, do this, and you will live. I want to look at some things David said about this. Try to read the Psalms. Let's look at David for a minute. Look at Psalms 18, verse 1. Because I want to say this to you before we read that, is that what hinders our walk with Christ is the sins in our lives. What hinders us from having a deep love for Christ is the sins in our lives. The Bible clearly teaches, even God gives the scripture in Isaiah 59, 1 and 2, your iniquities, your sin, separates you from God. And the last verse says, so he will renew you. So we got to understand that what hinders us from having a deep, affectionate love for Christ is our sins. It separates us.
Yep. Just
like as humans, when our kids do something, man, we have to work to heal them back. Because they've damaged their relationship with you. Our children can damage their trust. Parents, if your kids ever damage trust in your life, raise your hand. Okay, that's every parent in the room. Look around, kids. That's all of us. That's all of us. All of our relationships have been damaged by our children. But we must love them unconditionally.
Amen.
Every one of us. And that takes work, takes effort. It takes us going after it. Man, I had to pray in my heart many times, Michael. Father, can I give him away? And the answer was always, no. He's yours. And I had to really say, man, I got to forgive my son. Because if I don't forgive him, then it'll put a wall between us. And then it'll put a wall between me and the Lord because I'm not obeying. Because God looked at me and said, okay, like, really? Like, I didn't have to forgive you. And so he tells us to imitate his son and to forgive just like we've been forgiven. Yeah. And so I had to fight to make sure Michael felt forgiven by me. That I never let him manipulate. Boy, I tell you, that's one sin that would drive me up the big wall. And I'll give him this promise. Do this. Manipulate me, and you will never manipulate me. I'm going to rebuke you in the light you will never see. I can tell when you manipulate. I can see it a mile away. Now, if I've done wrong, absolutely. I'm going to say, please forgive me. I'm going to bow down to God and ask to have unconditional love. But you're not going to keep going in my face when you've already supposed to forgive me. Yep. Because just like I'm going to imitate Christ, I expect you to imitate Christ. Yeah. Don't let both of them, when we became a Christian, the game over there. Oh yeah, we both will imitate Christ. It's game over. Our standard is Jesus. He's for me, and he's for you. And so we got to work at this together. And the only thing that helps us get there together is Jesus. The more I love Christ, the more I can love my company. The more he loved Christ, the more he can love me. We just work together. Yep. And I told him, I was telling my people, you can open the Bible and do about anything. And anytime you think I'm doing wrong, so don't just run your mouth at me about it. Open the Word of God and let's bring some unity out. And let the Bible bring us to repentance. Amen. And if we can do that, as long as we love God more than one another, we're going to be okay. It's when we stop, both of us, if any one of us stop loving God, we're in trouble. We can't come to a conclusion. And it won't bring us to unity. Christ is the glue. He is the glue that holds all things together. That's why it says, love covers over a multitude of sins. Yep. Whose love? Christ. Yep. He's the glue that holds all things together. Yep. Amen. So, the more you love him, the more your deep affection love, because Christ is not the issue. Yep. God's not the issue. It's us. That's right. We cannot outlove God. Yep. But the more we try, the closer we get to it. That's right. And the harder we go at it, the more we'll be blessed. Yep. We really got to get this on right. And when we sin, we got to repent quickly so that there's not a wall between us and God. Amen. We used to tell Michael all the time, we can do, son, I can handle anything. One thing that you cannot, that won't work in our relationship is deceit. You know why? Because as both as Christians, if you've been deceitful and you're going to be a Christian, no matter how hard we try, we won't connect. Right. And I'm sitting there wondering, why are we not connected? Why is there still an issue? But instead of you can put it out on the table, my God, my God. And you can be open and honest, so we're going to cry together, we're going to bond together, we're going to get on our knees, we're going to make it. And we got to always ask God for a new heart. We got to have affection. That only happens if we love God. Amen. Look what David said in Psalms 18, verse 1. Listen to these words. I love you, Lord, my strength. I love you, Lord. You're my strength. I ask you, how often do you tell God you love him? How often do you use those words? God, I love you. You're my strength. You're my salvation. I love you, Father. I'm just so touched by David keeping it that. Man, I love you, God. You're mine. How often do we do that? I'm going to tell you something. We're all Christians here, right? You know how you can judge how often you do that? You can use this as a temperature. How often you tell your parents you love them? How often they tell you they love you? How often you tell one another you love them? Is saying I love you hard to say? If it is, man, then how then you sure not telling God you love him. You can't even tell those whom you see. So you got to ask yourself, how often do you open up your heart and say, man, God, I love you. Oh, man, I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you. I pray you say that numerous of times a day. Amen. To the Lord God Almighty. Amen. I try to make sure I say numerous of times a day, Benita, I love you. I'm grateful for you. Amen. I'm thankful for you. Amen. Brittany, I touched myself there. Brittany came home. We hugged each other. I said, I got to start telling Brittany I love her more. I felt funny. That's Satan. I don't communicate enough. Yep. Well, we got to make sure that's not happening between us and God. Amen. How often you say, God, I love you. Good morning, Lord. It's good to wake up with you. And I just want to tell you, I love you. And thank you for all you do for me. Now let God read your word right now, Lord. I'm going to read your word. What kind of relationship do you have with God? Amen. Because you're going to need that. And if you can't do that, if you're embarrassed to do that, that feels weird and awkward and funny, you won't last until you get rid of that stuff. Amen. You won't make it. Amen. We got to humble ourselves. We got to surrender and give God everything we got. Look at what David said also. Look at Psalms 26, verse 1. Psalms 26, verse 1. He says, I have trusted in the Lord and have not faltered. Test me, Lord, and try me. Examine my heart and my mind. We know God, this is what David telling God. Whoa! You said that to the Lord? This is what David said to God. God, I trust you and have not faltered. In fact, test me in this, Lord. Try me. Examine my heart and my mind. Have you asked God to examine your heart and mind? What's in there? They say, examine me, God. Look at my heart. Look at my mind. For I have always been mindful of you, of your unfailing love, and have lived in reliance on your faithfulness. I do not sit with the deceitful, nor do I associate with hypocrites. Whoa! David just lays it out. Look at me, God. Test me. Know my heart. Know my mind. I don't get involved with hypocrites. I don't mess around with deceitful people. Right. Because I don't mess you up. I leave them alone. Right. Amen. I abhor the assembly of evildoers and refuse to sit with the wicked. I wash my hands in innocence. your altar, Lord. Proclaim it aloud your praise and tell it of all your wonderful deeds. Lord, I love the house where you live, the place where your glory dwells.
Amen.
Listen to his affection for God. Do not take away my soul along with sinners, my life with those who are bloodthirsty, and whose hands are wicked schemes, whose right hands are full of bribes. I lead a blameless life. Deliver me and be merciful to me. My feet stand on level ground. In the great congregation, I will praise the Lord.
Amen. Amen.
Listen to the affection for God. Deep love and affection.
Amen.
They didn't mess around. They are when I walk with the hypocrites. I do not keep company with a deceitful person. No interest. Give me you. You better get convictions. We, each and every one of us, got to need to live the way and have the heart of David and say, God, come and look at my heart.
Yep.
Read my mind.
Amen.
That's a scary prayer. Because we got to make sure it's clean and our heart's right. In every way. So that's why in Psalm 51, David says, give me a new heart. See, we need to be praying for new hearts and soft hearts. Soften my heart, God. Help me be with you. So Satan don't want us to kind of love God like this. And he sure don't want us to ask for no new heart. By no means. He wants our hearts to stay hard. Because you know if it does that, then he's going to get us in the end. We really got to ask God, man. When me and Benita talking, if Benita was trying to help me out the other day, I got down on my knees to do something with her. What I was doing? I was on my knees. Last night, I was on my knees. Oh, I was fixing the bookshelf. I got down on my knees, got way down there. And then we got through. I had to start meditating for a minute. So I was trying to let Benita know, I'm like, I need a little help. So there was a chair next to me, so I just leaned a little chair, and she saw me. She said, honey, let me help you out. I said, baby, put my hand up. I got this. It's okay, sweetie. But baby, honey, the chair is right, but I'm right in front of you. It's going to be okay, baby. So I got up, put a little pressure on the chair, and I started walking a little bit, and I looked around the corner, but he was around the corner looking at me. I knew. Look at your knees. I said, oh, okay, so are you there tonight? Oh, Lord Jesus. I don't like that word. Let's keep you company with the devil. And I said, man, I got to make sure I keep my heart humble in all circumstances, in all situations. All of us got to do that. We got to keep our heart humble in all circumstances and all situations. Be willing to be helped, to be taught, to be encouraged. It's okay at times. We all need help. I needed help last night to get up, and I leaned on the chair. He said, you got to lean on the chair, lean on me. I got you. I was like, well, I don't want to lean on me like that. What if I break you down trying to get up? It's like, you ain't going to break me. I got you. I can get you up. I'm like, I married a woman that's just didn't give me a one hand. Get over that! You know? Get over that! Jesus, thank you, Father. Thank you. But I gotta humble myself, be willing to get help. I was eating dinner the night, saw the trees, and I gotta get my hips looked at again in November. But the part that was hurting, they don't hurt no more. And so I felt some right in this little corner here. I was like, God, please don't let that be part of it. And I was walking with Benita. Benita went to the bathroom, so I went to the bathroom. I said, Patrice. I said, is this the hips? She was like, yes, the hip goes all around. Okay, kind of what I wanted to hear, but thank you. You know. But okay. good as I thought it was. So I gotta be humble enough to get help. I gotta be humble enough to say, I gotta stop stomping.
Amen.
But when the Holy Spirit hits you, you don't know what you're doing. Ask the Holy Spirit to remind me. Probably I had to ask the Holy Spirit to remind me. I didn't ask the Holy Spirit to remind me.
Amen.
So I'll be humble. I ask the Holy Spirit. But today I behave now. I say, Holy Spirit, I say, help me to be humble. But it's about wave your hand in the air, lay it down, shout a little kid. That don't do nothing for me like this. But I gotta try to let it do something. Man, I close my eyes, I just, oh, gee, oh, I be feeling it. So I gotta let it come out another way. Somehow I gotta let it, got it. I'll figure it out. But I let the Spirit move, though. But now, Carissa said, just do that. I don't know if I want spirit hands. I've seen that movie. I like that. Cheerleaders, when they got spirit hands. That makes me think of that. Little spirit fingers. Tim, every time I hit the door open down here, you might have to look at this. Somebody does something. Because I saw Ken singing, the door open up. I saw it. Wow. But I think I had already done it. It just opened up on me. We're going to have to get serious about our walk with God. And our love for God. And we're going to have to get humble. I share it with you because even I have to humble up and let people help me. Even on the little things. Because when you don't get help on the little things, all of a sudden you catch your heart getting prideful. And in the bigger things, your heart getting more prideful. Can I get an amen with it? Amen. Can I get an amen, church? Amen. You feel me with it? Amen. I like that. But we got to be humble because we're out here with our hips acting up on us. We got to get our act together. We got to let God heal us, man. And I think He'll take care of it. We just be humble.
Yeah. Amen.
And the church said? Amen. Listen what else David said. Look at Psalms 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom should I fear? Verse 1. The Lord is my stronghold of my life. Of whom should I be afraid?
Amen.
When the wicked advance against me to devour me, it is my enemies and my foes who will stumble and fall. God said, really? When you love the God of the Lord, David says, you think I'm scared of you? Are you kidding me?
Right.
I know who my Father is.
Amen.
I know who I love.
Amen.
And His name is God. Though an army besiege me, my heart will not fear. Though war break out against me, even then I will be confident.
Amen.
But listen to this. And I don't ever want you to forget this for the rest of your life until you meet Jesus in heaven. David says, one thing I ask from the Lord, this only do I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to gaze on the beauty of the Lord and to seek Him in His temple. David said, I just want to gaze on what? The beauty of the Lord.
Amen.
Listen to His words. Man, he has an affection for God, a deep love for the Lord.
Amen.
He said, God, I just want to gaze on your beauty. That is all I ask of you, Lord. I know who you are. And I dare anybody to mess with me. Because you're going to deal with it.
Yeah.
But when I ask of you, oh Lord, let me make it to heaven to see your beauty. I just want to gaze on it. Too many times we gaze on the beauty of the mess of the world.
Yeah.
You gaze on the wrong things. Men gaze on women, got nothing on, walking around in the streets, and walking in the grocery store. And I'm not talking about people used for a professional job. I'm talking just women. They walk around just gazing at it, and women just wearing nothing these days. And a man, and they walk around, one time I said, honey, look at that, that's crazy what that woman got on. She said, don't you do for her, Mark? Hell no, man.
That's right.
You know why she got that on? Because she wants your mind. She wants your attention. So give her none. And keep it moving. I know that's my baby. Keep this thing moving. That's all you got to say to me. I just thought that was crazy what she had on, but you know what? You just taught me something. Pay them no mind. Keep my eyes on the Lord.
Amen.
And they ever be in front of me, talk about Jesus. The same with the women. Look here, you got to stop allowing these men to get your attention. You want the beauty of the Lord. You got to stop allowing men to whisper sweet nothings in your ear. I told the other, I said, what? I saw this beautiful young lady, had to be no more about 17, 18-year-old, walking around with somebody 25, 26-year-old, pants hanging around, not dressed. What the world you see in that mess? What do you see? I'm like, what does this child see in this? For some reason, our beautiful young ladies looking at the wrong things.
Amen.
And then men would treat them like nothing. I told Brittany, I said, my God, I love the Lord with all my heart, mind, and soul, and strength. But you fall in love with one of them? Child, you might send your daddy to hell. And she said, that happens to you, I just might kill you and him. I said, look, don't go down that road. You should know better than that. Baby, hold out for a God man. Hold out and hold on. Because whatever you think you might love, God got something better than that. Hold on. Don't give in to your emotions and your feelings. Give in to God. So God told me, please, child, please, let's read the Bible. Let me put my hands on you. Let me pray over you. Don't fall for that mess.
Amen.
It's amazing how Satan tries to give our kids mess instead of holiness. We got to help our children hold on. I'm telling you, man, I got on my knee. I said, child, bring it, please help me, Dad. Help me. I'm just asking you to help me. Work with me. So we both can make it to heaven. Because that's the goal. Look at Psalm 63. I'm not done. I'm talking about what David. Look how David, his affection for God. Look at Psalm 63. And I'm telling you what we did it in our lives. People come up to me and tell me, man, how are your kids? They seem to be so good. Look how they play. Man, look here, sit down. We'll tell you a whole lot more. You missed it. Something wrong. Because there ain't nobody good but God alone. Right. And we had to fight and pray for it. Yeah. You must went down here when we first started church, and my son Mike up here getting mad because I can sing loud to him, and all of a sudden throw him off key, and he got his feelings hurt, and I want to kill him. I had to pray, Father, and took Sour and Patrice, and I remember Jamie putting him aside. What's wrong with you? What is that? Well, Dad, he sings so loud. Get over it. And he'd be all bent out shape. Oh, just couldn't figure it out. Man, you better sing to the Lord. Amen. I'm not pouring water on my zeal. Get some zeal. Amen. Better get some fire. I'm sitting right here telling you got fire. You want to show me something?
Come on.
You show me fire when you want to talk to a football, but show me some fire when it comes to God. Amen. He did. I love singing with my son. What? I be losing my mind when it comes to time. We don't add the mic so we can make it come on. Yep. Give God everything we got. Amen. Look at Psalm 63 in verse 1. Get David's affection. Man, I hope y'all get this. You, God, are my God. Earnestly I seek you. I thirst for you. My whole being belongs to you. My whole being longs for you. See, longing is affection. He longs to be with God. Amen. Are you longing to be with my God Almighty? Amen. Can't wait to to pray with them. Can't wait to read. Can't wait to come to church. Can't wait to be with their brothers and sisters. Can't wait for a song.
Amen.
I got up this morning and prayed for all of them. I prayed. I started praying for y'all by name. I be finding Carol's my prayer. I be praying by name. I found Simone this morning. Praying by name. I prayed for the singing. Prayed for everything. God, let us praise your name.
Amen.
When we worship. Corey, don't start finding you by name. I get on my knees. I look for people. I think they fail. I look for their names. Oh, God, be with them. Keep Satan away. I long to be with you. Long to have God get us all in heaven together. Long to be with my Father, my King, my God, my rock. In verse 2, I have seen you in the sanctuary and beheld your power and your glory. Because of your love is better than life. My lips will glorify you. I will praise you as long as I live. And in your name, I will lift up my hands. Okay, David, this got my heart. He didn't say stomp, he said lift up his hands. Okay, wave them around. Okay, David, I got you. Yeah, I feel like the Lord just sent me a little message. God just sent me a little curveball. I caught that thing too. Boom. I got it. I will be fully satisfied as with the richest of foods. With singing lips, my mouth will praise you. Listen to this. Don't you ever forget this reason. On my bed, I remember you. I think of you through the watches of the night. David said, I'm laying down on my bed, long to be with my God. I'm laying down thinking about God. That's an affection for God, a deep affection. I'm laying down, and all I want to do is hug and be with my God. We learn how to do that. Every dream, every desire, every godly thing, ever worship, ever wanted will be yours.
That's right.
You want a 6'4" tall and handsome godly man, he might give you an 8'9" tall. He will give you the desires of your heart in some. Come on now. You might want to hear God's holiday up there. I'm going all out for you. I'm going all out. But you got to be on your bed thinking about me, God says.
Amen.
My God won't mess around. Listen to David's prayer life.
Right.
Where is our deep affection for God this morning? Is it like this? Can we truly say that our love, our affection for God is just like David's? If not, why not? Let's imitate his affection, his heart, his convictions. Let's pray like him. We got all these prayers in that prayer box. I prayed for that prayer box this morning with Vanita. Prayed last night for it with Vanita also. I'm going to start praying that we develop a deep affection for God. Because you get that, man, we're going to heaven. We ain't got nothing to worry about. Because a deep affection will do everything God asks for. They will obey, they will respect, they will love, they'll build up, not tear down. My second point, now I'm just going to read a couple verses of this. We're going to pick up next week. I'm fired up about this. Just got fired up by David. My second point is this: Jesus' affection for God, we must imitate.
Amen.
We must imitate. So my first point, we must have a deep affection for God. And I'll show you how David prayed on and all of that. Now, but Jesus, oh my goodness. My brother off the chain. We must. I can go on and on about Jesus. You can go non-stop about Jesus. But let me just give you a few things Jesus did that you can put together how he loved God. Look at John chapter 3, verse 34. John chapter 3, verse 34. For the one who God has sent speaks the words of God, for God. Gives the Spirit without limit. The Father loves the Son and has placed everything in his hands. Whoever believes in the Son has eternal life. But whoever rejects the Son will not see life. For God's wrath remains on them. Wait a minute now. Well, where's Jesus' affection for God? Let's read this again now. For the one who God has sent speaks the words of God. Who did he send? Jesus. Okay, here we go. For God gives them the Spirit without limits. Who got the Spirit without limits? Jesus. The Father loves the Son and has placed everything in his hands. Whoa. Whoever believes in the Son has eternal life. Now, what did Jesus say in John 14? God gives a lot. If you believe in me, you will obey me. So if you don't obey Christ, Christ is who you don't believe. John 14:6. So, Pastor, I want to read this. Let me show you. So we establish what God said about Jesus. For the one who God has sent speaks the words of God, gives the Spirit that limit. The Father loves the Son and has placed everything in his hand. Okay, now turn on over. Right next door to John chapter 4, verse 31. Meanwhile, his disciples urged him, Rabbi, eat something. But he said to them, I have food to eat that you know nothing about. Amen. Then the disciples said to each other, could someone have brought him food? Listen to Jesus' words. My food, said Jesus, is to do the will of him who sent me and to finish his work. Do you see the effects of Jesus? Now, wait a minute, what did God say about I give Jesus the Spirit out of him. Here's my Son whom I love. What did Jesus say about God? Food sustains us. Food allows us to live and breathe. We can die without food. Jesus said, no, I don't need that food you want. My food is to do God's will. The one who sent me. His sustain, his life, he breathed. Everything is about God. That's what sustains him. My food is simply to do God's will and to finish his work. Look at the relationship. Where are we this morning? We've got to imitate Jesus. What's your food? What's your motivation? What moves you? Jesus said what moves me is to do God's will. Right. That's what moves me. That's my life. What brings you joy? What brings you happiness? You know what concerns me? When I see some of my people come to church and they can sit through all the singing, sit through a sermon, and not crack one smile. After church, they talk about anything else but God, and they smile and get happy. You got the wrong food. You got the wrong food. That would not sustain you. That will rot. That will backstab, lie, cheat, and steal. But God never fails. You have the wrong food. You need to change your diet. It's very important that we teach our children this too. As father, kids, we got to learn from our father, earthly fathers, and our earthly moms, and our earthly spiritual father, our earthly spiritual mom, our earthly spiritual uncles, and our earthly spiritual aunties. We got to learn from them. You notice I put the word spiritual in front of it. That's very important. Because you can have some knucklehead uncles and knucklehead aunties. They're not spiritual. You got to make sure you're learning from those who are spiritual and see how they lives as they imitate Christ. And what they're finding to sustain their joy and their love for God. They're eating the right food, they got the right diet. I'm going to close with this. And we'll pick up on this rest of it next week. Look at John chapter 10, verse 30. In John chapter 10, verse 30. All right, let's start at verse 27. John chapter 10, verse 27. My sheep, Jesus said, listens to my voice. I know them, and they follow me. I give them eternal life. Who gives eternal life? Jesus, the Lord, God Almighty. And they shall never perish. No one will snatch them out of my hand. My Father who has given them to me is greater than all. No one can snatch them out of my hands. And I love these last words. I and the Father are one. See, we got to imitate Jesus. Can you say you and God are one? We're supposed to imitate Jesus. We're supposed to be like Christ. In fact, God says, this is my son who I'm well pleased. Listen to him. Obey him. Do what he does. Are we one with God? That takes a deep affection and love for Christ for you to say you and God are one. That you're on the same accord. The same faith. The same love. The same convictions. That y'all are one. Brother says this is what we're aiming for. To be one with the Lord. I pray that we can take a look in the mirror and make that change. That's what we got to do all of us. We got to examine our hearts and look in the mirror. What do I need to change in the world? That I can say those words. Me and the Father are one. Me and Jesus, we're one. That's my dog. We're one accord. I'm just like him. He's just like, and he's just like me. Can you say Jesus just like me? What our goal is to be just like Jesus. To be perfect just as he is perfect. I pray that we get this heart, brothers and sisters. We got to look in the mirror and say, okay, God, what area of my life I need to change to be one with you? What area of my life I need to change to be on one accord with you? What do I need to do in my heart to be on one accord with you? God, I want to lay my bed like David was and pray with him. God, I want to use his words to say, I just ask one thing of you, Lord, just to meet you and see you. That's all I ask. Can you imagine saying something? All I ask, God. I don't want nothing else. I just want to make it to heaven, meet you and see your beauty. That's all I want, God. Let me do that. Because I know my enemy's got no hope. Because you are mine. You will take it. To speak like Jesus, me and the Father. My food is to do his will. His will sustains me. And have, something. Who he is? You guys don't know nothing about this. I got a lot to teach you. You talking about that food that's spoiled. I'm talking about that food that lasts forever. It never fades away. It never goes away. You'll always be hungry. I will never be hungry.
Come on.
Fed like Christ. I eat instantly to please him. I want us to get on our knees if we can. I want us to pray. We're going to sing Nobody's Great. After this, Ken, you come Seth, pray for us.